Good morning, folks. Today is Sabbath, the 1st of May 2021. Okay, so we're dealing with God's children of the promise. So here's an overview. The memory text being God will be with us always. The shield. Then we have the Messiah promise. Then we have Messianic promise. Then we have the great and mighty nation. Then Thursday, make your name great. And then further study with Abraham in Canaan and the test of faith. What we have, friends, is we have an overview, and we need to try and bring the first century into the 21st century. And this picture depicts how God will go before us, even though it's in comic form. So here's a study on how we can apply what does it mean for this time. And we'll look at it and we'll call it Being Abraham's Seed, Sabbath, the 1st of May. By the way, this is Florence Grace Maloney Prendergast. Facebook, Flo Maloney-Prendergast. You read in Galatians chapter 3, verse 39, if you are Christ, then you are Abraham's seed, and here's according to the promise. The word seed means descendants. It's sort of the Hebrew way of saying your offspring. John 8:39 says, they answered and said to him, Abraham is our father. Jesus said to them, if you are Abraham's children, you will do the works of Abraham. And later he says, you're not Abraham's children, you're of your father the devil, because you're doing the works of your father. So when it talks about the seed of Abraham, it's not just talking about physical genealogy, DNA. It's talking about those who have the spiritual DNA. And what was the real trait? What was that identifying marker in the DNA of Abraham? Abraham believed God. These are people of faith. Amen. In the beginning was Word, the Word was with God, and the Word was fully God. This is John chapter 1, verses 1 to 5 in the NET version, New English Translation. The Word was with God in the beginning. All things were created by him, and apart from him, not one thing was created that has been created. In him was life, and the life was the light of mankind, and the light shines on in the darkness, but darkness has not mastered it. Look at John 3:19, and this is a condemnation that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. John 12:46, I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness, being God's light. Florence. So, my friend, the result is application. It doesn't matter if you say you're Seventh-day Adventist, go church on Sabbath, you return a faithful tithe offering, faithful or not, it doesn't matter. It's, do you believe God? Because if you believe God, you will have the abundant life that comes from trust in him. May you be blessed. Thank you for looking.